bass is loaded, killing, I'm on the road, oh, cause I'm in my zone, everything's a go, oh, destiny's mine, yeah, I feel it in my bones, cause I'm in my ride, oh, 3, 2, 1, I'ma fly away, I'ma
Oh no. Oh man. Oh, we're going reverse. That is bad. You know what? I don't care because we'll do edits. Yo. So, let's talk about it. The Zelda thing. Hold up. My camera, man. My camera. Oh my god. Alright, cool. Hey. You know, sometimes bloopers happen, bro. We keep them over here, Alright, let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about it. So, the Zelda cast for Zelda for the movie, right? We got Bo Braggerson and we got Benjamin Answorth. How do I feel about it? First of all, I'm be honest with you. They actually look like they could be a part of the Zelda family. I'm just being honest. Benjamin looks like, however they're going to do him, yes, he definitely looks like a Link. I can see, like, what they're going to do for him. I can just kind of, like, foresee it. The picture of Bo, yeah, the hairstyle that she wore was very resemblance. I could see, like, the elf ears. You know what I'm saying? I could see it. What do I feel about it? I heard that they're going to take multiple things from all the different games and kind of implement it into the movie, which kind of makes sense. I kind of see that happen, like how they did the Mario movie. So I get where that's coming from. Overall, what do I truly believe? It just has to make sense. It has to be cohesive. Is this going to me, what would be super dope is if this movie kind of projects a whole new thing. You know what I mean? Like, let it be a whole new lineup. Let's I'll be honest with you, let's bypass the whole Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, it had its run. I think it's time for something completely new. I'm being honest. How I want the movie to end up. I hope they take some of Ocarina of Time. I hope that what they definitely do in this movie, honestly, is that they take the time to go ahead and really draw out, like, the story. One thing about Zelda that I always didn't like is that, which they started doing recently, like with the Hyrule Warrior thing, whatever, which it should just be implemented in the game. That's just my opinion. But anyway, like, what they should do is make sure that the background story is not just told to you through, like, text or like little things or whatever the case may be. Like, make the story fluent to where we know beginning to end, like, and we know exactly what's going on. I hope there's some kind of way they implement, the other Link, but not saying it's Link. Like, if he's a ghost figure or whatever, that'd be kind of cool. Couple of Easter eggs. I don't know if they're gonna, because like I said, when they did Tears of the Kingdom, it kind of got to a point where, like, the other timeline, nobody knew anything. Like, they didn't know nothing about that other world. If they could, like, put everything together, like how all of those are fused into one, but it's like literally becoming one thing, because I'm not looking at it from a game perspective, I'm looking at it from a movie perspective. That would be fire. And then they could use that and make that its own thing. I think that'd be kind of cool. It'd be cool to hear some of, like, my favorite music besides Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I think Link to the Past had, like, the best music. So it'd be cool to kind of implement some of the Link to the Past music in there, some form of fashion. Especially the Dark World. When you go to the Dark World was, like, super fire. Like, that music in there is, like, just brilliant. What else would I like? Would I like Tears of the Kingdom implements? No, I don't. I don't really want none of that in there. I don't want none of that in there. No. Breath of the Wild, sure. No problem. There's some implements in there. Can we get the hook shot back? I'm just asking. Can we get the hook shot back? It would be great to have the hook shot back. What do you think? You know what I mean? Twilight Princess, I do not want to see Link turn into a wolf. No. One thing about Twilight Princess, the number one thing that pissed me off about that game, literally, was Link turning into a wolf. It literally, I was like, what is this? I didn't like, that's the number one thing. I know a lot of people probably like, no, it's my favorite part with Midna. No, I get all that. Alright? But to me, I felt like that was like the catch to get you. I felt like it was an era where like Zelda started making these roll-offs and these other games started following suit, what pissed me off. Because you had Twilight Princess, then you had Sonic the Hedgehog wanting to be a werewolf. It was a crazy time back then. I really don't want that in a movie. I really don't. So please don't implement that in the movie. Now, if you want to take, I don't know, what could you take from Twilight? I mean, the Twilight world was fire. That'd be kind of cool. You know what I mean? I would like that. Not a huge Wind Waker fan as far as the images. The gameplay is great. I could see them like taking like them going on, the sea and this, that, and the third. That'd be cool to kind of see like if one of the boats or the boat itself is just like in ruins, and then like they kind of show what it was from or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Echoes of Wisdom if they wanted to, depending on, do I want anything from Skyward Sword? I mean, as much as I don't care for it, they're gonna try to put something in Skyward Sword because it's the beginning. That's just how I feel about it. Straight. Know what I'm saying? Like I don't care about, and I know you saw all that. I don't care. I don't like Skyward Sword. I don't like Skyward Sword. All of it. I think it should have just been done over. So I mean, if the story's cohesive, if they give Zelda more than what she's been doing, if we could get like a real true ending, like Link is doing all this stuff, like let it not be the traditional way of doing things. Like let Zelda be going through a whole bunch. Like, you know what I'm saying? She didn't know she was a princess or something like that. Or she was literally held captive for so long they thought that, something happened to her, and what I'm saying, the castle has never been, let her have some type of reason, like a big reason for her to be helped or saved or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Do I want Link to be living in the castle like how it was in Skyward? No, I don't. I like the Ocarina of Time approach. I like the Twilight Princess approach as him, farm boy or somebody who just didn't belong. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like make his story like really, really, you know what I'm saying, with some difficult challenges and what made him to develop to become the Link he became, and however that's going to play out. And bring the Triforce back. Bring the Triforce back. You heard me. Bring the Triforce back. Please. 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 That's all I'm asking. You know what I mean? But as long as it makes sense and it all goes together and like they make a really good solid movie to where it's like, okay, I can see that. That's fire. Cool. That's all I pretty much want. So, I mean, am I excited for the movie? Yeah, because I feel like Nintendo did really well with Mario. So do I see it doing really well with, like, the Zelda movie? Of course. I don't think they're going to mess up their franchise. It's not like, excuse me. It ain't going to be one of those. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, however it plays out, but I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. So, you already know. Let's see what it's about. But let the Master Sword be something dope. I don't know if they're going to change the sword. I don't know. But I know for a fact, if there's a new replica, I'm definitely getting it. I'ma holler at y'all. Alright? Peace.
Right or wrong, I'm singing this song even though you gone. My nigga, you gon' live forever. Right or wrong,